You're valid.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Fayeolin. With me are my players who will now introduce themselves. Let's start with Adrian. Who you are, who you're playing, and where can people find you on the sounds, like whatever you want to find.
Yeah, so my name is Anahra, Annahra, just like it shows that side, yeah. And you can find me as Anahra pretty much anywhere. I have had that name since Twitch became a thing. And I am playing Aislinn, who is a shield maiden of Rohan. And I think that's all I've got.
Okay, let's move on to Fayeolin.
Hello, I'm Kayla. I play Fayeolin, the wood woman of the Wilderlands. I'm not really on the socials, and if that changes, I will let you know.
Okay, Muriel.
I'm Violet. I play Muriel. I go by Very Violet everywhere. That's Very, like a lot of something, not Vary, like variable, you know. Very, Violatt. That's 2 T's, no extra E. Anywhere books are sold.
Okay, and
Hi there, my name is Kira. I play Sistari. You can find me streaming my new live play series. God, what is it actually called? Loose Ends. Sorry, Loose Ends over at Campfire Stories DND on Twitch and YouTube. I just uploaded the most recent episode, so you guys can see me psychologically torture my players.
sounds great. And I'm Loremistress LadyBug, and you can find me everywhere as Loremistress LadyBug, and I will put all the links in the description, so look for them there. Well, with that, let's recap last time. This time I'm gonna be doing that. So last time our dear adventurers managed to save a herd of livestock and horses from a sudden storm that was pretty much not all natural. They also managed to convince a guy to get married and his, I would say, kinda boss to allow him to get married to somebody from a faction that the leaders of don't exactly see eye to eye, and the factions also don't see eye to eye a lot. And then the party decided to get the guy to the place where he is supposed to meet the bride-to-be once they convince her and her boss to do the same. And once we arrived at the crossing, or however that was called, and wait, I believe, you noticed that there are basically 2 camps on opposite sides of the river, because factions again. And one guy from each faction went into the river on horse, and first they started basically mocking each other in rhymes and songs, as is the custom. However, you also notice that the mockery is getting a bit too heated to stay a mockery. And they seem to be nearing to the point where they will try to fight each other, which would be, well, probably not the best idea. Seeing that you're trying to make peace between the 2 factions. But what do I know?
Alright.
Would I be able to, Loremistress?
Yes.
I talked to you about something that I wanted to do, basically before we had headed out to Entwain. So...
You're gonna have to remind me.
The letter. I wanted to send out a letter to Galadriel.
Oh, yeah. So you would have been able to... There are careers going around. You probably, with your ability to speak to animals, you probably touch an animal with that, because an animal is gonna be having an easier way of finding Galadriel than anyone you could get here to deliver a message.
Probably. I was gonna say, I don't think there's an express to Lothlorien.
Yeah.
So I probably do that. I do have...
The service in Lothlorien is, well, mostly animals.
I do have as well what my letter says, if you want me to read that off.
Absolutely.
So... It has been some time since I left the Silver Springs. The world of man and mortals is a tested one. Its roads are paved with conflict and greed. I have seen death for the first time, and I must admit, I was temporarily shaken. That being said, I look forward to spreading love and beauty across these lands that need it so desperately. I don't venture into this undertaking alone, luckily. With me are incredible companions who are as virtuous as they are capable. A rider of Rohan named Aislinn, whose sword is as sharp as her mind. She saved us from some humans called bandits, and has been traveling with us ever since. An elven woman named Muriel from the Workwood, who looks to etch her name in the annals of history with warm kindness and glorious deeds. And finally, and I think at this point she definitely would have looked around to make sure no one could read over her shoulder, a human named Fayeolin, whose extraordinary beauty is matched only by her unrelenting courage in the face of adversity and the unknown. I am in good hands. I hope to bring them back to my home someday, with your permission, of course. I long for the sanctity and the familiarity of my springs and your guidance, though I know there is still much to see and learn. May your wisdom and discipline make its way to me, even past the physical borders of our land. And by the end, I put, and I'm going to butcher the fuck out of this, I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings fans. Savolas alaleth silo anor bomenlin, which in Elven mean have joy and laughter, and may the sun shine on your road. Sistari.
Very nice. I will let you know how to receive.
Cry, Kira. Oh my god, that was such a beautiful letter.
It was a beautiful one.
And then, yes, I'd like, with my weird Disney princess powers, I just kind of summon like a dove to come and just be like,
I think it will be easier to get a raven or an owl maybe, but doves are not exactly something that you will find a lot around.
I'll probably go with a raven then, and not nature's slowest bird.
Yeah, ravens
Also
are
dumbest,
probably easier to find. Like, probably literally any other bird than maybe also a seagull would be easier to find as well.
I would love for that to be the thing.
Actually,
it's
I
just
call upon my seagull powers.
it's just like, come to me, birds of the sky, and then you just see this seagull come down like,
I mean, that's
A pelican or something?
I would
It's Snow White.
really
Oh, God.
astonishing that you're nowhere near any sea. Like,
True.
you see the closest sea is west of here, and it's even further away than Shire, so yeah.
fair enough. But anyway, flash forward to where we are now.
Yes. So you see the two guys that seem to be slowly going out of the songs and insults and going closer to actually fighting. And
I look at the face of the party.
Aizen, you know full well that by tradition that you usually that's supposed to just
All the pressure's always on me.
usually that's just supposed to be exchanging some light insults in a song and then getting to drink with each other to have fun. And because that's
I will explain that this seems like it's, this is getting a little intense. Should not be this
way more
intense.
than it should.
Yeah, I explained that to the others,
You
like,
know the
yo,
story
they
of
seem
how
really
this
mad.
started.
And we have basically the leader of
No.
like one of the areas with
more
us,
like
right?
Second in command.
Second, okay, but still like a person of influence.
Kind of.
Are we riding like alongside
And
them, or are we
you're with-
riding up ahead, or?
So she's riding alongside you, and you basically probably all stopped when you saw the scene, especially since Aizen would first be the first one to know that. Yeah, it shouldn't look like this.
Yes, I will explain that.
Somebody who
Should we lie?
communicates should do something about it.
Should we maybe stop them from doing this? Can we ask that? What's the guy's name who's with us? I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, you're asking me, right?
Senric?
I read it somewhere.
What's his name?
I do have his name somewhere.
It's
And who
either
is
Senric
second
or
in command
Edelgard.
in this community?
His name is Esmond.
Esmond, would you maybe perhaps be able to help us in stopping these fine young men from their fight?
Yes. How do you want to solve it? Do you want to just ask one side to stand down, or do you want to go to the separate sides? I go to my side, you go to the other side, and we try to get them all to stand down?
If you could, ask the person who's your subordinate to stop, and we can maybe ask the other people, that might be a good idea.
I'm down for that solution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems fine.
Let's try and let's try. And this will be our social encounter, obviously. And I'm gonna
Of course.
say that Esmond is going to give you 2 additional dice for reroll. And he's not gonna influence tolerance because you have guys from both sides. So as much as he influences one on the plus side, he influences the other on the minus side, so that equals out. But he will give you additional 2 dice for rerolls during the social encounter. And first, let's all roll insight so that we see how many additional dice you all get.
Heck yes. My insight is god awful. Oh,
Joy.
So this is going well so
I
far.
don't mind to take 1 dice away, which was my roll. However, made up for it in abundance.
I got
Oh my
lucky,
God.
y'all.
Wow.
Thanks, Nara.
Anara alone made you 3 dice,
Yes. Killing it.
which definitely makes up for the fact that Violet almost cost you 1. And now let's set.
Okay, it's not my fault what the dice say.
no.
Do not blame me, Ladybug.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
I chose to roll bad.
Okay, so let's set tolerance. What is the highest valor in your between the 4 of you?
Sure, it was. I have 3 valor.
So you're the highest.
I'm
Yeah, I got
pretty
1.
sure because I think we had the same question.
Okay. And Anara, I believe you have standing in Rohan. What is your standing?
It is 2.
Okay, so that's additional 2 to tolerance. And I will give you
Yeah.
that, especially with your roll. You should choose 1 person from you to go talk to them, because if you go as a group, that will look cowardly.
Okay. I pick the person that's good at convincing people of stuff. It's you,
I mean, I don't know. 'Cause the dice don't think I'm very good at it today.
Look, you've already
But
used
maybe
up the bad
maybe I got
rolls.
my Eye of Sauron out of the way.
I will
You've used
also
up all your
give-
bad rolls.
With the roll of
Maybe it's out of the way.
Aizen, I will also give you that. Courtesy and riddle are useless for this conversation. Song might work, and O will be the best.
Aw's the best. Well, I have 3 in awe. So, I mean, I guess.
you go.
Yeah, I probably.
You got this. I only have 2.
I'll try my best.
I believe in you.
just give her like the freaking Mickey from Rocky back rub where you're just like, you got this, champ. You got this.
Yeah. That's me. I'm being encouraging. I'm not great at it. Though,
You need to
so
give me
it may
all
not
the
feel
tips
better,
you know about Rohan real quick.
Totes do that.
This
Totes
is
do
the
that.
furthest I've ever been from the Mirkwood.
I mean, the rest can also still ride with you, but only one of you should speak. And the rest should stay a bit back, so as to not look cowardly.
We'll hang tight just in case they attack you. It's fine.
Yeah. Don't
Appreciate
act
it.
too haughty
Appreciate
and
it.
elfy. No offense.
They said all will work best.
Yeah, but there's a difference between awe, like, oh, you guys have like this big standing and we should listen to you, and like elf with its head up its own ass.
Is that where the head goes?
I have to agree with that. There's a difference between going with all the amazing things you did and going with just the fact that you're a noble. You know, the second one might not make
I know that won't work here. Okay, I understand.
Are you feeling more or less pressure right now? Just curious.
Muriel just walks up and goes, "Hey, have y'all thought about staying in your fucking lane?"
I can do it though. I can do it. Okay.
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
Hello, kind sirs. Me and my good friends have come all the way from wherever we were just at. I don't know. I do know. Muriel knows. Violet doesn't. But wherever we were just at, under the orders of the King of Rohan, to bring peace between your great clans. So
that one.
I might rethink that one.
Yes.
We are messengers.
I can't say that I was
we're
under
not
the orders
representing.
of the
Under the
King of Rohan. That
suggestion.
doesn't inspire awe.
You are not under the orders, nor are you bringing
What?
an actual word from the king. You are just messengers to the two people who are supposed to get married and to nobody else.
Are under the orders. We're not acting in his authority, but he told us to do this.
Ask you to do this.
I think we're an unofficial.
Under the we have come under the suggestion of the King of Rohan. I feel like the king inspires awe. I don't know. I'm awed by the king. Can I just roll for it?
Sure.
the just defeat. Like, it's fine. This is why you have mechanisms.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait,
It's okay.
guys, hold on.
Yes,
It's okay though.
it's okay.
It's okay.
Wait, why is this okay? You got a Satan stamp.
Because we get how many?
We get
But
failures. Yeah, we have failures.
It's still okay.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world yet.
We have
Do
failures.
something about that Sauron that failed.
Oh, well, yeah, but don't we get like a bunch of them? How many fails do we get? I don't know. Okay, well,
Five
my
rerolls.
body is +4.
You have 5, but Eye of Sauron counts as 2 if you can roll. And Eye of Sauron is automatical 5.
Okay, but my body is +4. That would make it a 14. Is a 14 a success?
Yes, that would be a success. So
If I spend a point of hope?
yeah, sure, that will be a success.
Nice.
You say.
Perfect. Odds of success. Don't even gotta worry about reroll. Well, I'm safe. That was a success, folks.
You did good.
So we go
I did not do good. I told you the dice ate me today.
yes, today's a presentation today because that's a second.
My first 2 rolls were both Eyes of Sauron, but maybe they'll come back around. They might come back around. Who knows?
Yeah.
What does the man say back to me?
So they look at you after your introduction. Okay, we will listen. Speak. They did stop for us for a while, so apparently.
You see, we have gone. Lovely. Well, we have gone on many of grand adventures that have brought us all here to this space right now. And I think that I share the same thoughts as, the King of Rohan. And I think that we should perhaps work towards peace in this encounter and not let this wonderful music of jests turn into an actual fight.
Okay, what do you want to roll for this?
I'll just roll again. We're gonna power through. We're powering through. Aha!
Look at that. Look at
17 with two sixes. 2 6s.
that. Yeah. You did it. You did it. You worked through the
I'm
back.
back, baby. I'm back.
You're just nervous before.
I know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Just like put a hand on
Yeah, it's been a
put a
while
hand
since
on
I've done
Aislin's
this.
shoulder, and I'm like, she's cooking.
Big impact. That's two. That's like a great success, right? Well, how 2 6s? That's like a extra great success, right? I only get 2 though because I've only succeeded once so far. So, but still, that's pretty cool.
That gave you 3 successes.
Nice.
I feel like this man probably likes me better now.
I'm gonna give you that one thing. If you want to have an extreme success in the conversation, you need 1 more success.
One more success? Okay, I can try. All right.
Man.
What does he say back to me though? I need to know what I'm conversing.
You can notice that they have kind of stood down. They are listening to you, and it seems to be actually working. And they seem to be starting to get convinced to forgo, fighting.
Cool. All right. Well, I feel like I've used up all the things I had to say.
These other things.
Have we met the?
You can
Okay, yeah, sure. I can use something other than I have. Okay, I mean I have 2 in persuade.
For example.
I don't have 3. I have 3 in all, but I only have 2 in persuade. I mean I could do persuade.
You could also try inspire.
I have 2 in inspire. Both inspire and persuade are both favored skills for me too.
Ooh, there you go.
Worst comes to worst. So. I'll try and use persuade. We'll use persuade. So I was thinking that perhaps it would be best if we continue song that might not be so insulting and instead try to bring peace between your 2 great clans at this time. I don't know. I'm I'm trying my best,
You're
man.
doing great. You're doing great.
And this is enough to get a success.
I have a reroll.
You
Wait, you said it is a success or it isn't?
It is, however.
Oh, it doesn't? Cool. All right.
You still have 6 unused dice, so you can add them and see where that will get you.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I
Make it
can
an
roll
extreme
another
success.
d6. I'll roll another d6. I got lots of rerolls, guys.
Just roll all of them.
Yes.
Instead of using my last talk of the encounter, right? There we go. Got a 6.
So I remember to mark on your character sheet, but yes, with that you have enough successes so that the fighting does indeed end with no hard feelings on either side. They did launch a few more taunts at each other, but definitely more good natured. And the crowd eventually said that one of them is funnier and he won with the loudest cheers. So the other accepted the defeat, and then they did go back to their respective camps. However, they did send a few warriors across to hear your news and to also start drinking with the other group. So they started mingling
Yay, mingles.
and drinking with each other. So that should probably end well. Probably.
Muriel, that was awesome.
Thank you, Zesty. I was a little nervous after my introduction, but I feel like I really got the hang of it, you know.
You kicked butt for sure.
Yeah, there was a real chance you were going to lose him in the first half, but like you picked up and it was great. Like I think I would have just completely buckled under the pressure.
Conversing with humans, I've got to say. They're very interesting people.
They are. They seem kind of prone to punching each other and getting real mad.
This violence.
I'm just
I was
sitting
going
here
to
like,
say
yep,
violence.
that's us.
That's right.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Oh, Preston Company excluded, of course. We love you guys.
Of course, but like what,
How
like you know,
else are
when
you
stuff.
going to settle your disputes?
Well,
Yeah.
there's typically like poetry writing, in which you express your feelings through like rhyming couplets.
Debate,
My
political
eye starts
debate.
twitching.
I don't think I know what a couplet is.
Is it I'm not gonna make a dirty joke.
Well, that's not how we do it in the Mirkwood. It's more like politics, debates, not so much poetry. That's more of a Silver Springs sort of thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of like kind of staring off into the distance and allowing the energy of the world to like, you know, envelop your body and kind of realize that there are more important things than, you know, minor squabbles, and that life is everlasting and forever. And so
I look at Fayeolin.
Life is indeed everlasting,
as
so we
horrified by
can't
this as I
waste
do.
our time on petty squabbles.
It's like she's speaking a foreign language. I understand some of it, but I'm so confused.
I don't want to sit around and.
Oh, did we accidentally slip into Elvish? I thought we were speaking the common tongue here.
I understood the words, just not the context.
Also, do you
Oh, I see.
one group and drink on one of the sides, or do you want to split and go drinking on both sides so as to drink with both stuff?
I guess
I
we
guess
should split
that's
up.
more egalitarian.
Well, perhaps,
Yeah.
Anara, would you like to join me on the other side so we can leave those two alone?
Yes, that
I
makes
have no
sense. Put
idea
another
what she
human at each
suggested,
side.
but I'm like,
I like the
That's
way you
that
think.
makes sense. We should have a fairly martial person, a fairly human person
Oh,
with
yeah.
elf, just to be
Yeah,
safe.
no.
I think that's a good idea.
100%. I'm like decent with a
yeah.
bow, but that's about
agree.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's lovely. So
I
we
will
have
go with Muriel.
me and Anara will go this way, and you two kids have fun over here.
I am so confused. Like,
As we're walking
Fayelin's
away, I'm
like-
like, I think I'm technically older than her.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, in terms of experience, fuck no.
Yep.
I am Babby.
You are technically age-wise older, and theoretically in maturity also, because even if we can get what? Even if we would were to translate your age to human age, you would probably be older than Fayeolin, but that's because the life experience as well. Yours is just well, close to none.
Yeah. Yeah, I basically left home and beat up a troll. That's about where I'm at in life, which is wild, but we're here. We're living.
You also witnessed death.
It's a great
That
coming
was
of
an
age.
important milestone.
Yeah, yeah, that was weird. That was rough. But, you know, I'm with good people. So, we're just going to make sure that happens to as little amount of people as possible. And we did that today.
Yeah,
You know, people
we'll
are
take
not
care
gonna
of each
fight.
other, and we'll help everyone else. I suppose.
Yeah. And I think there's like a good while that she's just kind of like walking across the bridge with Fayeolin and just has her head down,
You just go through the water.
or just go through the water.
I don't
just
think
like,
I know how to swim. I'm a little scared.
No.
Oh, don't worry, it's shallow water. It's shallow enough to be able to cross on horse, so.
She still looks a little nervous going across the water.
Can I'm going to like obviously look for consent before I do this, but I'm gonna like fully pick up Fayeolin in like cradle position and take her across the water.
You're strong. Wow.
I mean, I have a feeling like I should probably make you roll something for this thing, but I think
I can roll athletics.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Do I have to roll something counter to this?
No.
Okay.
I mean, unless you're trying to not get picked
Well,
up.
that depends. Do you not want to be?
I don't understand what's happening at the moment. but
So unless you oppose being picked up and just carried over the river, Dusty is able to pick you up.
she looks uncomfortable at first, and then she's like, "Holy shit, you're so strong! Where did that come from?"
I've done a lot of swimming. There's really not a lot to do when you're guarding a spring, because like there's actually not a lot of conflict and stuff that happens there. Like I said, we tend to kind of go over conflict with like words and expressing emotions and stuff like that. So I mostly sat there watching a very still portion of water. And so, yeah, you just kind of, you make your own fun. And throughout the years, I've just kind of gotten better at traversing and, I guess, stronger.
That's a very interesting life. Very different from where I grew up, where there were spiders and wolves and bears and people and all sorts of scary things in the forest. Yes, people are scary too, for me at least.
They can be, for sure. Those bandits that came after us were, that was a little scary, but better because we have a very capable rider with us, and we have you, and we have Muriel, who's actually pretty good with a bow. I can use one, but
hey, give yourself some credit. Like, I know I didn't maybe take you as seriously as I should have when we first met, but you've really shown your strength and your support, and you've really held your own.
Thank you. I'm trying. It's hard, but I like the challenge.
Yeah, you'll get used to the world the more of it you see. I know that was my case when I left the Wilderlands.
Why'd you leave? I mean, other than the spiders and the terrible people and the wolves and the, having to worry about dying every day.
Oh my god, you guys,
I just didn't...
you know what I just realized? Fayeolin is Zestari's twin rider.
Oh my god.
She's a ruffian. And Zestari is a Disney princess.
Aww.
Okay, that's all. You guys can continue your conversation now.
I love Tangled. That's amazing. Okay. Well, I didn't appreciate the way I was treated. Generally in the Wilderlands, everyone's valued. And baseline, of course, I was valued for, the strength, being able to fend off spiders and that sort of thing. But, I always got the feeling people were talking behind my back. My mother was very fair. That's where I get it from. And some people say she may have even been an elf, which is kind of weird. And people did treat me a little differently because of that, which I didn't appreciate.
Can I lore check? Because I have a very good viewing of, Fayelin's facial features right now. Can I lore check Fayeolin to see if there's any elf in there?
Yeah.
I don't remember her super well since she passed when I was a child, but I'm told that I resemble her and that I don't appreciate being treated differently because of it.
So I'm going to tell you that as far as you can see, she might have had some elven ancestry, but as far as her mother was probably half or even a quarter elf. But there might have been some elven ancestry in there.
Yeah, my father met her in a distant land and brought her back and had me.
Yeah, I mean, from what from what I can see, it seems like there might be some elf in you.
Oh, seriously? I kind of just thought they were saying that.
Well, no, there's like a softness to our complexion. The ears as well, obviously, are a pretty dead giveaway. You seem to be.
Oh my.
There's like a little bit of a point to them. I would say that probably your mom might have been a half, or it's diluted for sure, but I think there might be something there.
That's fascinating. Thank you for letting me know. I know, and I know I I look pretty different from what most of my people look like. But I just assumed it was some sort of weird genetic situation. I didn't, which I guess, never mind. No, elves are not weird genetic situations. You're a very noble species.
There
She's
is
like rambling. She's like,
You want the shovel?
kind
yeah,
of,
like I don't know if there's like a
looking at-
magic in the blood, or if it's just kind of like in the area that we're in. So there could be like a diluted magic in your blood. That could be a certain thing to like give you that kind of radiance.
well, I don't know about magic, but when I was a child, my mom taught me her poison remedy. And I do know how to find the necessary ingredients to concoct a drink that shakes off the effects of poison. So that was kind of cool.
That's awesome. That would serve you really well against spiders.
Yes.
And dogs and goblins and who knows what else.
Hopefully, I won't have to show you how I do it. But you know, it's a skill to have.
I'm glad you have
Hey,
me
I
for
mean,
that.
it could stop pain in someone else, and so that's another way that we have to heal the world. And I've been walking out of the water for a good while now, so I should probably put you down.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Should we have a drink?
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll go and we'll join the party.
Thank you for carrying me over the river. That was kind of scary, but you're pretty cool.
So I'm gonna say the other two, you notice that Betsy carried Fayeolin over the water in her arms, and then a while after the water also.
I look at Muriel and I say, I'm not sure if that's a cultural tradition, but I am fine. I can swim. I'm not worried about the water.
Don't need to cross the water because you're staying on this.
Oh, okay. I will ask her then if that is does that mean something? The carrying, is that an elven thing that I don't know about?
Well, no, it's not. Did you not get what I was trying to say when they were still here?
What about?
I asked you to stay on this side with me is because Zesty very clearly has a thing for Fayeolin.
What sort of thing?
Oh, wow.
Oh, Canon Ace
Okay.
Aislinn.
No, just she's confused.
Oh, fair.
Okay. So, when an elf really loves another
No.
I'm like, wait.
When an
Just stop
elf
you
and
right
a
there.
quarter elf love each other very much.
I mean, you think all that mission to get two people married.
I'm like, wait, you think Zesty and Fayeolin? You think that's a thing? That's a thing. You think that's a thing?
that sort of thing, yeah. They have a romantic interest in one another.
Huh. Okay. I just like, oh, okay. So this side of the river, we're good. Drinking things.
Yes, we should definitely get very drunk. That sounds very fun.
No. We have to talk to people, and we should not be very drunk for that.
Well, I thought this was a party.
I mean, whichever.
Yes, but
Do you
we're
not
here
party
we're
in
here to
Rohrrim?
work. We're here to
you
do a
can
thing.
Go, you can go from people to people here, obviously. And as soon as you try to talk to the people, they will insist on you drinking with them first.
I mean, I'm going to drink. I just am questioning how drunk we get.
I think I should introduce you to my very favorite drinking game, something that you may not have heard of. Back that we play in the Elven lands, called Never Have I Ever. No.
Okay. I'm in. I know
feel
how to have a good time. I'm like, okay,
we could
you're
play
the one that
this
has to- You're the
with
one
these
that has to
lovely
talk to
people.
people. So if you think we can get drunk and still enjoy talking to people, like I'm not. It's not my favorite thing to do.
I think that they'll enjoy talking to us more if we're drinking with them.
I'm gonna
All right.
say that you should roll me athletics to see how drunk you get.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm good at that. I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up here. Like,
Okay.
I get a whole lot of alcohol. Dang! We are having a blast.
I am
Let me tell you.
not a lightweight. My mama did not raise no bitch. All right.
Actually, I'm like impressed. I'm watching it. I'm like, yeah, I got this together. And I'm like, she's had more to drink than me. I'm like, so I kind of look at you with a new respect.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I didn't
you.
know
Thank
elves
you.
drank.
You can hold your own, so you just got a bit.
Shots.
From what you can see from me, she was keeping up with you, and she seems more sober than you.
Yeah, no, I'm I'm looking at her with a sort of a new, like, hey, yeah, like, okay, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I am absolutely impressed.
I mean, the people around you are also impressed because they did not expect anyone else to be able to hold their ground on this one.
Do you guys do a lot of drinking where you go?
My mama did not raise no bitch. She did raise one. It was just my brother, you see.
I didn't know
it wasn't
you had
me.
a brother. You have a
Oh yes, I do. Back at home.
yes. Are you the two of you close?
No.
I wait a minute to see if she will elaborate. I'm like, huh. Okay. And then I'm like, well, let's change the subject. I'm like, well, I'm an only child.
Roll to read the room.
I know. Like, okay, we're moving on. We're moving on.
The girl from the other side, that you also drinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Athletics, please. We'll see how well
Oh
you
god,
do.
I don't think I'm very good at that.
Oh my god.
Those two are gonna get,
that
like-
is fine. And
Yes,
apparently
fine.
Fayeolin also. All four of you apparently can drink.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can.
we're so good.
Yeah, basically after a few.
I don't know. Maybe it's just our elven countenance, but like me and Zesty are really holding our own over here.
Look, mortals. Sorry, I was gonna say mortals don't know how potent elven wine can be, and you know, it's just it's
Yeah,
just
no,
like a drink.
I
glass.
I'm absolutely having a new respect for Muriel right now. Like, yeah, okay.
I'm
This
gonna
chick's actually
say
pretty cool.
That all four of you ladies noticed soon that the people from the both factions on both sides eventually do get drunk and then go to sleep.
We're still partying and like everybody is falling asleep around us. I would like that. I'm like, oh, I guess.
Shot.
Yeah.
Shot.
I mean, at this point,
Well,
probably you could also go back to staying within the four of you because everybody else is already drunk and asleep.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so how was it on this side?
I'm Zesty, my love. Thank you so much for coming back. Anara was asking me about unpleasant topics.
I look actually like I look. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make conversation. I didn't mean to.
You're fine. Let's drink more to forget our problem.
You did want to play that game. We could play the game since it's just the four of us left. With the game,
Yes, never have I ever. It's my very favorite game.
Sure, how do you play?
Well, you start with 10 of your fingers up, and then you go around the circle, and everyone states something they've never done. And if anyone else in the group has done it, you put a finger down and have to take a shot. Or if you don't want to take a shot, you can just take a drink of some beverage.
So basically we lose points if we haven't done something.
That seems a little unfair
Oh, no,
for some people
No,
in
you
this
lose
group.
points if you have done something. Basically, you're going to win, Zesty.
Oh, I'm going to school all of you. This is going to be great. Sweet.
Yes.
Do you want to start us off?
I will. Never have I ever had a crush on someone else in my adventuring party.
I take a drink.
That's pointed. Can
Wait,
we
hold
a
on,
different
wait.
question?
Hold up, stop for a second. Stop for a second. Did Aislinn just say she takes a drink?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aislinn.
100% not noticed by Zastari, who, for the very first time in her life, has this look of, bitch. And she is going to stall and then sip when she thinks no one's looking.
That's about
I don't with a finger down, though.
I took a drink. I took the drink. I'm not the only one. I know I can't be the only one. We're all very pretty. I'm like staring around the circle, like waiting for someone
Wait,
else.
but
Apart from a
Muriel is going to start looking at her fingers and like counting off how many people are in their adventuring party. And then taking into consideration that Fayeolin and Zastari are like all coupled up. And she's going to be very confused because she's like, wait, does Aislinn like Zesty or Fayeolin? And in which case, very sad for Aislinn. Or does Aislinn like me? I am very confused.
That is the absolutely desired result. I mean, for me.
Okay,
yeah,
so we know.
Well, Muriel, you ask tough questions, you get tough answers.
Well, I was just trying to make Zesty lose a finger because I don't think anyone else will be able to.
Why do you want me to lose fingers?
Not like, no, I don't mean actually, Zesty. I mean put a finger down.
Oh, well,
Wait,
I
I'm
mean,
like, all right, look.
The game.
Are we,
Game.
well, I mean, if she wants me to put a
Downhill
finger
very
down so
quickly.
much, then like I guess I'll put one down. Sure.
And I don't want to be left out. I'll put a finger down too.
now we're all looking at Muriel. Why don't you
I
look
see.
at
I
us?
see. Well,
I mean, yeah, there is a lot of pretty people.
anyways,
here.
Fayeolin, would you like to go next? What have you never done?
What have I never done? Never have I ever,
The party have a very easy thing to say to make both of good.
I mean, I feel like if we went race-based stuff, we could just end the game super quick.
that'd be rude. I want to give people a fair chance.
This is about locations you've been in or haven't been in.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
But those aren't juicy questions.
True. But they will make them to look.
Never have I ever personally spoken
We're
with a
trying to get
wizard.
juicy things here.
Personally spoken with a
Oh,
wizard.
wow.
Question on Lord of the Rings lore and the way that things are pronounced. Does a wizard differentiate by gender?
Technically no. However, there is only like 5 of them in the world.
Okay. Now, with Zastari's lack of world knowledge, I think she would just equate wizard to person who can do magic. Has she spoken with Galadriel before?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think she'd take a swig and put a finger down, because she would basically just consider, like, yeah, that's a person who can do magic.
Oh, seriously? You've met someone who's a wizard?
The leader of Lothlorien is a very accomplished magical being, I guess. Yeah, she can do some pretty cool stuff.
That's cool. I live adjacent to a wizard, but I've never spoken to him. I've heard he's a little nutty, and I try to avoid interaction.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that adds up, to be fair. And I look over at...
Would you like to go next?
I think for a second I look over at Aislinn before realizing, yeah, you're probably the least likely to have run into a wizard.
Except the one living not that far away from
Directly
Rohrrim.
north, yeah. Yeah.
Saruman who's living not
Sure.
that far away.
Sure, okay.
Going around the table, you know. So, since you're sitting next to Fayeolin, would you like to?
The least likely to actually talk to a wizard would be Muriel.
Okay. Never have I ever, been burnt.
Been what?
Burnt?
Burnt.
Burnt,
Fire?
like by fire. Yeah,
Oh.
there's not a lot of, because it's a very foresty area,
Confused,
right?
but I take a drink.
I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah.
I just live in a very, like, foresty
I'll
area.
take one
so-
too. I feel like I've probably been burnt at some point.
Would you like to experience it? It hurts.
Well, no, it's not a. It doesn't seem
Some
like
people are into that.
some people are into being burned.
I take a drink.
She takes a second drink.
I'm just like, oh.
Why would someone like being burned?
Don't worry about it. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
No, Muriel, I think you need to explain this to her now.
I mean,
And
like,
I was
is it?
I'm like,
Don't
no, you
start
brought it up.
conversations,
It's not
about-
fair. She's learning about the world, and now you're going to have to explain things to her.
Yep.
And then I kind of snort laugh.
My sweet summer child. It was a joke. Anyways, Aislinn, it's your turn to say what you've never done.
Huh? What?
Your turn to say what you've never done. You haven't gone yet.
Right. Never have I ever slept with an elf.
I'm
I'm glad that question was asked now and not later.
We can ask it later too. It's fine.
just slept beside an elf.
No, like sex.
Oh, Sassy,
Oh.
my sweet summer
Zesty, do you
child.
know what sex is?
I mean, yes, yes, I'm fully like, I don't know. You said slept with, and like I've slept beside like other elves, but look, I'm not gonna drink.
Okay.
I'm not gonna drink.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not
Anyways,
drinking.
my turn again.
No, did
My
no one
turn.
drink?
Let's see.
Did no one drink?
I drank.
Okay, thank you. That's just
I drank.
okay.
I'm
Oh,
an
boy.
elf. I'm not a child.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Never have I ever slept with a human.
No, I drink.
Drink. It's not that one though. Just so you know.
Wait,
No
not
offense,
what-
Aislinn.
What?
Just wanted to clarify. We
That
both
we
drank.
haven't?
I didn't want
no,
any.
No. I mean,
I didn't want
would
any
under
wrong
the right circumstances,
conclusions
but
drawn.
Not right now.
Hey.
Hey, so
Sorry, what?
Wait,
you-
what?
you
What?
do like Fayeolin then? Is that who you like?
I didn't say that. I just
Oh, dear
said that I would. I'm not.
So you
She's pretty, and I'm not that.
She is very pretty, to be fair.
Yeah, Yes.
What is going on right now?
I mean, if you're going to live a life of combat and danger, then you take opportunities where you can get them. I would probably sleep with either of you two, either, under the right circumstances, I'm just saying.
Okay. But which one? Never mind. Anyways, Fayeolin, your turn.
No,
I'm done with
by
this
all
game.
means.
I mean, like, there are a lot of, like, situations where, like, there's kind of, like, romantic clans that, like, you know, like, multiple people kind of in crossover relationships with each other.
What do you know about that? But you don't.
You're just talking
you know
about
what, never
polyamory,
mind.
Zesty.
Well, yeah, like, you know, if that word
About
exists in the word.
polyamory, but you don't know. Never mind.
Said.
I
I'm
know
like,
about
look at, I'm like,
love.
you be it, Muriel.
I know about love, and it's something that interests me.
I see.
Wait, who's talking about love? I wasn't talking. I wasn't talking about love. Are we talking about
Oh,
love?
you were just talking about. Oh.
I mean, it would be very awkward if I were in love with all of you. That would be very uncomfortable, really.
That would be quite weird.
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
I'd be flattered.
But the crush question was talking about like romantic feelings. That one, would you still have put your finger down
Yes.
for the romantic feelings crush one at the beginning?
Right.
I see.
Yeah. No, I understood that.
I see. Okay. Because I didn't just mean like, would you sleep with someone in the okay.
Yes, no,
This is the point in
Alright.
normal D&D that I
Fayeolin,
would
your
insight
turn.
check Aislinn so fucking quick.
Aside from the fact that this is not D&D.
No. It's one of those things where, okay, is there like an insight ability? Oh, there is an insight ability. Can I insight Aislinn to see, and I'm gonna go specifically, who she's looking at more often?
Oh boy, that's an interesting
Roll
question.
the insight.
Now, I will say, don't worry about having to explain that, because my insight is god-awful.
However, that will be an opposed roll, and even in that case, if you want to hide that, you may want to roll the riddle.
Hell
Also.
yeah, I do.
I don't think Aislinn needs to.
Beat it.
I was so close.
It's
Either
fine.
mental insight, you roll either stealth or riddle.
Oh, I don't want. Okay, that's less ideal.
Stealth or riddle?
It's okay. I did better.
Oh.
It's fine. No one knows what's going on.
Yeah, you
in his head.
over-doubled me. I'm just kind of like, she is an enigma.
It's true.
There's also-
that's my-
100% in like Sistari's, like as the alcohol is fueling, she's just kind of like half between like what's going on in her mind and half like I might take her up on that.
Nice.
Can I also roll insight against Inara saying like 13? To like try and see who she likes.
Well, now I'm gonna feel left out if I don't do it.
Can I, Ladybug?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh my god!
No, I don't know.
Finally,
Can I add
I
hope to
definitely
that?
do not know.
Look, I grew up around a bunch of boys and they did not need to know who I was having a crush on, so I'm really good at keeping that quiet.
Apparently, none of you want
Can I add hope to my roll to make it a success?
Can I
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
potentially Can I roll insight to see if they're all staring at me?
Sure, in a second. So, Fayeolin, you're adding hope. How? What result does that make?
Oh my god.
That'd be +4.
Okay, so that beats Aislenn's roll. So, Aislinn, if you would like to please answer the question once you are back. Aislinn left.
Oh,
Aisling
I know, I
just
just
ran.
dips when we're all
like, no.
talking about it.
Well, no, because she has to do her
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, no,
remember?
I know.
I
a second.
from time to time, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
that was
meant
in
more
like the
in
preamble.
character. Like in
No, I
character,
just thought it
she's
was
just
really
like
good
booking
timing
it.
was all. That's all I was mentioning.
Also, am I playing my best friend on all the...
Actually, I will say that I do have a 7 in my favorite attributes, and I do have insight as a favorite attribute, which would make it a 13. But I do not want to spend the point of hope because I think it's funnier if Muriel doesn't know.
I think so too. Okay, so yes, no, and I don't mind you guys saying I have a kidney condition and it's acting up, guys. So anybody who's watching the stream, if I have to go, I'm so sorry. I held out as long as I could because this was getting spicy. Okay. So
Speaking of spicy.
hope to beat me.
Yeah, and she did. So
Yeah.
you have to ask her.
Fayeolin did, but
You spent
Zesty and Muriel will not know. Just Fayeolin.
Phelan won't
Okay.
tell. Don't worry.
Fayeolin spent 4, so I'm gonna no. I'm gonna spend 3 to beat it.
You just spend
Done.
1 and you add your attribute.
Yep.
Okay,
And
that's
one
right.
whole
That's
point,
right.
and you add your attribute value. Favorite, if it's an underlying
See.
skill, however I doubt that it is. So.
And it is a.
Both of you are going to
Doesn't
spend
matter if I spend
hope,
one
and
hope.
neither of you should, because then you're just wasting hope.
I don't care.
It's too late now. No, I beat it. So I would like this to look like Fayeolin and Aislinn, like they lock eyes, and Fayeolin thinks she's figuring something out, and Aislinn just kind of shakes her head and laughs.
Phelan's like glinting at her and like Muriel, and it's like, oh, I see. That's why.
I'm gonna say, and if you want, you could spend another hope point.
I don't want to throw all of the hope points. That's
No.
fine.
Let there be a mystery. Let there be a mystery.
And I think Zesty is like sitting back.
Phelan's
like, this
convinced
this
herself
is the first,
that
like,
Aislinn's into Muriel, so we're just gonna go with that.
this is like the first like girls group sex talk she's ever had.
This is
And
great.
so she's like, when you two lock eyes, there is a moment in her where she's like, is this gonna go like full, like, is this party gonna turn into a different kind of party?
Are we?
None of us are drunk.
And she doesn't move
None of us are drunk.
Fun.
I'm sorry,
because she's definitely like, she's like, I'm not gonna instigate, but
So after
you know.
you did your game, it's time to roll athletics again.
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh no.
Oh, I destroyed it.
Oh,
And Zesty's drunk.
Okay. We should get her to bed. She needs a bed soon.
I need a bed.
You do need a bed.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, huh?
You need. Yes, we need to get you settled somewhere.
Yes. 100. Yeah.
Are you feeling okay, Zesty?
Yeah. I mean, like the same like when we were at the tavern, and you guys like showed me all those cool drinks. Except, no, this is a little different because of the conversations that were happening, and the yeah. I'm gonna lie down because that seems like a smart idea. And if anybody would like to lie down with me, you can. And she's just gonna kind of turn.
You need to sleep.
Huh? Yeah. Uh huh.
I look at Muriel and I take another drink.
For this.
Muriel will also take another drink.
Yeah. No, you can't
Okay.
tell if Zesty is meaning in that way or just to cuddle, but she definitely wants somebody to join her. But she's doing one of those things. I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen where like someone goes to bed and they intentionally like turn their back towards you and they're just like waiting for somebody to be Big Spoon, basically.
Fayelin's gonna like pat her
Fayeolin,
gently on the back and be like,
You
"Let
can
us
just
know if you need
turn her off,
anything,
huh?
okay? Good
Alright.
night."
Hey.
Some people here are great on picking up cues.
I look at Mariel and I say, I think that's fine. Everybody's fine, right? Everybody's fine? Yeah, they're all fine.
I mean, you, I, and Fayeolin are all fine. Zesty seems to be a bit intoxicated.
Oh, yes, but I mean, that's fine. Like, that's right. That's
Of
fine.
course, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine when people get intoxicated. Yeah.
She'll probably
Yeah.
wake up feeling better than most of the men that were here earlier.
That's probably true.
I mean, she did.
I agree. I agree. She probably will.
Like, all of you drank way more than them.
Roll for
Yeah.
hangover.
But
No, God.
we have elven continents, so we will be fine.
I am gonna say
Very strong.
I'm gonna say that the rest of the night goes on. You eventually do all go to sleep because obviously. And
Our own beds.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be clear, everybody's sleeping alone tonight.
anyway, when the morning
Maybe not forever.
when the morning comes, I would like all of you to roll me your athletics again to see if you have hangover.
God.
You did
Leave
all
it, but I
drink
did so.
alone.
I killed that last roll.
True, but you all drank a lot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow. Well, you don't.
Hungover.
Oh boy.
So this is
Nara's hungover.
I am. That's embarrassing.
Hangover, everyone else is fresh as always.
I'm super embarrassed. I'm like, please, can we not talk about this? Please. I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember. I just don't want to talk about it if that's okay.
You don't
That's
remember
probably for the
what
best.
happened last night.
Huh?
You guys remember what happened last night, right?
Like when Aislinn started talking about how she wanted to.
That's
Like-
enough of that. Fair.
Oh.
Let's let Aislinn
I know that
lie.
didn't happen.
But I thought that.
I would not have.
From
Okay.
the pure DM's perspective, you do know what happened. You do absolutely remember what happened. You just hangover.
Okay.
You did not get drunk enough to forget.
Zesty looks confused because she's like, I don't know why anyone would be embarrassed about that, but like, she's like, oh, okay, maybe this is another social thing I don't know.
I look like I'm wondering if I'm misremembering something or if there was confusion. Like, I'm like, heard exactly like that.
Well, no, not that you want, but like you would if you could. Never mind. But it was fun. Yesterday was fun.
Like, anyways, I think we should really work on our, suggestion from the king of getting these two married.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is gonna stay here with the two camps and wait for you to come back with, hopefully, the bride. If you manage to convince her also.
Good.
Let's go get a bride.
Sure.
Alright.
See how the travel there goes.
Roll for anything right now?
Come again?
Rolling for anything right now? What's going on?
I just have to get to the part in the book about that part.
Open your books to page 394.
No, actually 33, but hey.
Close enough. Sorry, my favorite Snape joke ever is Smosh like reading off their creepy DMs, and Shane is playing like basically a Professor Snape, and he reads off shout out to the Asian girls, let the lights dim some.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's oh, I hate that because it's such a terrible thing to say, but I did laugh.
So this journey will
Wow.
take you 5 days to get where you need to get. And that will be one fatigue test, so roll your travel roll.
Ooh, baby. Not the greatest traveler.
Hey, I'm fine. I've fully recovered from my hangover. It is all fine.
Kayla,
Question:
both got-
Are we traveling in a foresty area?
Not at the moment, though.
Well, Bals. She will use. Because I don't know if a 13 is enough to be a success.
It will, let me check actually, since I have that in the blue. Uh, 13 is not enough.
Okay, then am I able to use more than one hope point?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, I don't think I want
But
to.
you can only gain back like 1 hope point per session, dude.
I know, but I don't know if I want to take the fatigue.
That would be 1 point.
That's fair.
That would be basically 1 point of fatigue, so that's up to you.
So what does the fatigue point do?
So on your character sheet where you have endurance, you also have the fatigue from travel or something like that.
Yep.
You mark it down there, and that basically also counts against your HP when in combat and stuff like that. Basically, once your total fatigue from the thing you're carrying and the travel starts to equal your current endurance, you get a status which is something I of course don't remember at the moment. 1 second.
Right, but just the 1 point of fatigue doesn't do anything until it builds up with you being like attacked in combat, right?
I mean, it might if it starts to equal with the current endurance, and if it does, you become weary, which means you ignore results of 1, 2, and 3 on the d6s on all the rolls.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm gonna
But
use.
that's only once it equals endurance.
I'm at max hope right now, so I'm gonna use 2 of my hope points and make that a 7.
Okay, and also if you're hearing some sounds from my side, I'm not sure if you are. We have a bit of rain right now.
Fair enough.
By a bit, I mean a lot. Oh, it's actually small.
We had one just last night that was a tornado warning, and I have a huge phobia of thunderstorms. So, yeah, storms. I get it, man. It sucks.
I like to watch them from the window. However, maybe not during the game because that kind of makes sound.
And also can fuck with your internet.
Fortunately, usually not in Poland. Our internet doesn't suck.
Ah, must be great.
Yes, see, in our country we do have regulations for companies, so they do have to actually provide things that work.
Ah, interesting concept you have there.
And also, I'm guessing our networks for both shit like internet and phone is not that old thing that we all had to rebuild it after the Second World War.
Fair.
Okay, anyway, going back to travel, you did, as I said, it was a 5-day journey, and you basically had a lot of ground to cover. You're going to the west side of Rohrrim, to a place called the Gap of Rohrrim. With Aizen, you will probably know it's basically on the actual. Shit, what? I'm sorry, words are hard today, as always, because dictionary doesn't load. That's basically on the border between Rohrrim and Dunlending. So there's usually something happening around there. And yeah, so as you're traveling, you're at some point crossing paths with a woman who's also riding. Let me show her to you and say, we can find how she freaking looks. What's her name then? Unless I don't have her. That's also an option. I don't. Yeah, I don't have the image. However, you do cross paths with a woman. Two upon seeing you just stops for a second, and she basically breathlessly tell you that the second marshal needs aid, and you can learn more from Greenbone at the Falls of Essence. Question is, do you try to stop her to get more information out of her?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of be like, okay, it's okay. Take a breath. What's going on?
So I'm guessing you're trying first fight or something like that.
Yeah, let me take a look at what I've got here. What would be like the most like trying to calm someone down?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be nice.
I'd say persuade, probably.
Holding her down might not work, she seems to be in a hurry. So things like persuade, song or riddle probably won't work.
Persuade, song, or riddle probably won't work.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
probably trying more along the lines of awe or inspire.
Courtesy?
She's in a hurry.
Or awe, yeah.
I have time to listen to strategy.
I'll go ahead and try
Fair enough.
inspire. It's not great, but I'll try it. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm just like, cool. Someone?
I'll roll awe.
So oh, you got something, Fayeolin?
Yeah, I really wanted to succeed. I don't think that did though.
I think yeah, that will work.
Okay. Just like a really, she recognizes she's in a hurry, that there's some sort of
It'll work?
crisis, and just
Awesome.
be like, "We're formidable adventurers. We can help. Is there a battle? What's going on?"
Okay, there's trouble. So in the where yoga is, there is a lot of trouble. He needs help right now. And there's some trouble with Dunlending. I think they kidnapped somebody. I'm not sure. You can find him in the Dernwood, in the westward by the Dernwood. Other than that, you could go to join Greenbone at the fort because he's going to join Yogar at some point. But if you want to go to Yogar directly, he's by the Dernwood. I look right now, and she goes.
Okay. I say we go straight to the
Information?
woods. What do y'all think?
I don't see why not.
Is
Yeah.
the girl that we're supposed to be getting, is she there?
Yeah. As far as you know, yes, she should be with Yogar because Yogar is
No.
the other marshal. So the girl that
Okay.
you convince.
I mean, if she's gonna be with him, then.
Okay, let's
Well,
get
if
going.
that's where we think that the woman is, then that is where we should go.
We will make haste.
Aislinn, do you know where this is? Could you lead the way?
Do I know where that is, and can I lead the way?
Yes, you absolutely do know the geographic things about your own country. Yes, you do.
Yay! I learned stuff. Okay, I will lead us there.
We glide from behind.
Okay, so you go straight to him without the guys you mentioned also who's going to be driving there in a few days.
I mean, I would think.
Well, yeah, because it
We wanna
seemed
go
like it's
straight there,
pretty
right?
urgent.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, Aizen, you would know
She's
this.
urgent to me.
you would know about
Okay.
Greenborn. So Greenborn, he's not a marshal, however, he does have some men under him. And you know him mostly because he is reckless, and if there's a conflict that he can get involved in, he will.
Okay.
And yeah,
I will absolutely share that with the
basically,
others.
Maybe right now there's an option to avoid bloodshed with whatever's happening where Yogar is. However, if Greenbone joins, no avoiding bloodshed.
We gotta beat this guy there because he's kind of a dick.
All right.
Okay.
Right, let's ride fast then.
We hit the speed real quick.
Okay. Okay, so you go where you need to go. So before you reach the Dernwood, you find a location of an old encampment of Yogar. You can see that they probably used to camp here, but they moved on from here not that long ago. And there is still a dozen of riders from Westport. They do look at you a bit suspicious because I don't think they know you. However, yes, there is about a dozen riders left on guards. They are watching over from what you can see some positions that were left probably with people who went ahead. So yeah, so there's some men there standing.
Okay. I'll go up first and I'll say we heard there was
Mason?
trouble.
Yes.
We came as quickly as we could.
Good for you, of you. So basically, Yoga's wife got kidnapped, so they went ahead to try and find her.
Kidnapped by whom?
If I were to guess, probably Dunlandings. Who else?
It's Dunlanding. Is this something that we can help you with?
Yeah, sure, we will welcome help. They went ahead about 2 days ago. I'm not sure which part of the forest they are in, but if you have somebody who can track, you could probably find them.
We definitely have a very skilled tracker with us.
Okay, good. If you want to leave anything here, so that it's easier to go to the forest, go ahead, we'll gather it, and have fun.
All right.
Is there anything else you can tell us that might be helpful?
Not much, just one day we woke up and the Elgar's wife was not here. So they went to search for her, that was about 3 days ago. And we sent word to send more men to help in case there's like a battle or something.
Okay. Well, we will be on our way then.
Okay. So I'm guessing you're gonna be trying to find some tracks in the forest.
Heck yeah.
Reasonable.
Yes.
Fayeolin, I believe that's you.
Yep, so this is gonna be a prolonged action actually, to find
Oh.
them. The first tracks you are able to find easily, but then if you go deeper into the forest it's harder to find actually where the people are right now. So this is gonna be a prolonged action. You will all need to have a total of 8 successes. Each of you is allowed to have 2 attempts, 2 rolls per day. And it doesn't have to be necessarily only hunting, you can also use explore, search, or even riddle.
would like to use
Search and riddle and hunting. Lovely. I have only 1 point in any of those skills except search, 0.
Same.
Welcome to how I feel during social encounters.
Would I be able to?
Well, I just thought that Fayeolin was going to carry us for this. I didn't realize we would also have to help track.
Oh, I'm good at lore.
Would I be able to song using my ability to speak with the?
Allowed to use lore?
I don't.
I'm good at
Lore,
lore.
right?
You're
Lore
trying
was
to
okay?
find tracks in the forest. I don't think.
Well, I'm not trying to find tracks. I'm trying to speak with the dirt.
We will get to that. I was talking to Muriel because lore won't work.
Oh,
Okay, I misheard then. So it was. I'm sorry. Was it riddle? There was one that you said.
Hunting, explore, search, or riddle.
Oh no, sorry. It was search, hunting, riddle, and
Explore.
Riddle. Okay.
something else.
Okay. As I said, each
explore,
of you can make
search,
2 attempts.
hunting, and riddle.
Each of you can make 2 attempts per day. And you need a total of 8 successes to have something cool.
Love that
Two
for us.
attempts.
Okay, that's not
Well,
a
that went
success.
badly for me the first day.
The 12 a success? Sometimes 12s are successes. You let a 12 be a success earlier.
Yeah, sure, that's gonna work. That's gonna be one. I can see that Fayeolin also has a success.
so will
I had a
you allow me to
17
use
and
my
a
ability
13.
in this instance?
So you want to talk to things in the... Fayeolin, I did count both successes. I've noted them. I've counted them. And now I can see Aizen is not that great at this.
Nope, this is not my talent.
Okay, and we're still on day 1, and that you wanted to try talking to the things in the forest.
Yes. So
I will allow you to use the song.
We'll be right back.
I'll go ahead and use my hope to make that plus 8, make that a 16.
Okay, that will be a success. So you have 4 out of 8. And let's wait on Aizen to come back. You made half the necessary rolls in 1 day.
That would be nice.
Okay, we are waiting for Violet to come back.
Yeah, I didn't leave yet.
Okay? Okay, you made one, Aizen, you made 1 roll for the second day. You can make your second one.
Okie dokie. Let's see if... Hey, look at that. I did a thing. I am sorry that I failed to do more things.
No worries. Fayeolin, if you want to roll for your roll for second day, you can also do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's already 2 successes, and okay, you have also success in it. And more. Because, well, guess what? Apparently Fayeolin is a good tracker.
Did that last roll count for a 3rd point if I already had 1 before?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you have 2 6s, so yes.
Heck yeah.
Are Muriel and I allowed to put our rolls in there too to see if we have we can mark successes on our page?
So, okay,
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. I'm gonna do hunting then.
Nope.
That didn't work. Let's try search. No, I don't want to try search. I don't have anything in that. Let me try riddle.
Also no. Also, that if you want to make a second roll for the day, you can also...
I am not a skilled tracker.
No, you're not.
Oh,
That's why you hired
sure.
me.
It's none of my other ones are very good
Indeed.
for this.
Very handy with the bow. I'm not so handy tracking.
So the other ones are search, hunting, and
Explore.
because I did explore,
A riddle. There's also riddle.
and we're not doing riddle. Let's do search, just for what it's worth.
Definitely.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Fortunately for you, you already have enough successes to not have that count as a hindrance.
heck yeah!
So, since you managed to complete all the prolonged action before you you were about to approach the camp where Yoga is, you actually managed to find the trail for the people who probably kidnapped the wife. So you find tracks approaching the den from a more southerly direction than that followed by Yoga's scouts. And you can roll me awareness.
And thus, we will. Oh.
Whoa. Oh boy.
A lot happening.
So everyone apart from Fayeolin apparently, you do catch basically something that sounds like a distant laughter from a man. Something like that coming from a bit away. And yeah, you basically, you can tell that that laughter was not for one of the Earling, that especially Aizen is able to notice that. And yeah, you probably have found where might be the camp for the people who actually did kidnap the wife. That means they want to try approaching it. Because you can also go straight to Yogar and his men, because you know where they are, but you can also try to investigate on your own first.
I think we want to be sneaky about this, don't we?
Yeah, we should like scout, get as much information as we can, and
We
then
could roll for stealth.
Can we all roll
Wait,
for
what?
stealth?
Yeah,
Some of us are not stealthy.
If all of you will be
I-
going as scouts, then yes.
Someone fill me in. I've been staring at the dirt.
Wait, all of us want to go look. Or some of us.
I am fairly stealthy.
I am so stealthy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, are you sure you're going with
I guess I'm not stealthy today.
Oh boy.
Miriam? Are you sure you're going with them?
It's okay. I'm gonna spend a point of hope.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back at the camp with Aislinn and try and hang out with her.
Okay, that's fine.
I think we probably shouldn't go. We're not being very stealthy today.
Bestie and Fayeolin alone on a stealth mission. Sure.
let's go.
I mean, I'm not too
Perhaps-
decent at it. I just rolled that.
Perhaps
But yes, I will.
Zesty and Fayeolin
Huh?
I look.
should go off.
I Muriel, and I was like, oh, okay, we're doing the thing. Got it. Okay, and I sort of like give her a thumbs up, like, got it.
Why
Yeah,
are we
we'll
doing
stay
this?
back.
Fine. Let's. We're better at this than they are anyway. Let's go.
They're both loud.
They're very loud when they're trying to be secret.
I'm normally really, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not. It's
So Bestie and Fayeolin, you managed to sneak up on the camp as it turns out. You get a good look at the down landings. Who dropped? Who did we?
Anara.
Yeah, right. Let's wait for Anara to come back.
I don't think she realizes she dropped.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Good to have you back.
my Discord crashed and stuff. It's trying.
Happens.
It's trying.
Happens. So, Zesty Fayeolin, you approach the camp. You can see that the dawn landings are encamped by a brook running among large mossy boulders. It's pretty well hidden in the woodlands. And they are wild-looking men and women in leather and furs, dusty
Ooh.
with bushy dark hair. They are, as far as you can notice, they are led by a tall man and woman, so alike that they must be twins. I can actually show them to you.
Heck yes.
If I can fucking find them. Yes. So they basically, they both look virtually the same. They look like this. I love
Okay,
I love
then.
this reaction.
All right.
So it's been a hard life for some of us here in the wildlings. Yeah.
You can notice
That's a
This is
really
what
nice
everyone from
way
my
of
town
saying
looks like.
fucking face like a back road.
Wow! Wow!
No, that's Kira, that's not Zesty.
Yeah.
So you can notice that it is rather a small warband. You can see that there is like 4 raiders, plus the leader, so 6 people total. They do seem determined and well armed. And laid across a bed of leaves and twigs, you see a large bundle It might be a woman bound up tight and hooded with a sack.
Well, that's uncomfortable.
Is it moving?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
What do you do?
That would have been bad if, like, hey, good news, we found where they kidnapped your wife. Bad news, the bag stopped moving after a while.
So yes, that's what you do. What do you do?
We should head back, right? Like, get more people with us? Yeah. Okay.
So if you're going back into the rogue stealth again to get out quietly without being noticed.
Oh, can I take the lady with you?
We can't just bust in there and take like 8 people.
You're just gonna leave her there?
We're gonna come back. We know where she is.
Back. Don't worry about it. We're hella stealth.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh
my gosh.
Away and go back to the rest of your party. And you know what? I think this is a good point to stop for today. And we're gonna continue next time. Okay, so we're gonna
Oh boy.
we're gonna go around say our goodbyes, and that's gonna be it. Let's go in the reverse order. So let's start with this.
Oh my God, it's me. Hey guys, my name is Kira. I play Zestari. You can find me on so many socials, but I'll take the time to plug once again Campfire Stories D&D, and the next episode of our latest play of Loose Ends, the psychological horror campaign in which I torture my players. So it'd be great if you guys would come over to Twitch and YouTube and drop us a follow.
Great, Muriel.
Thank you, everyone, for dealing with me and my hilarious, not so funny bullshit sometimes. I have very much enjoyed this session, and if you want to find me anywhere, you can at Very Violet, 2 T's, no extra E, on literally every social platform ever, except, of course, Instagram, which it is different on, and there is a period in between the 2 words. Thank you.
Okay, and now Fayeolin.
I'm Kayla. I was Fayeolin. Don't go looking for me on socials, and I'm gonna have purple hair next time we play.
Yeah, you are.
Heck yeah.
Okay, and Ava.
I am Anara. You can find me most places. I'm not very interesting in those places, but I am there if for some reason you needed to find me. I think I should also take this particular moment to specify that when we played the drinking game, no one asked if it was this adventuring party that they specified, but I love that because now we'll just not know until things happen.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that particular cliffhanger. And yeah.
Okay, great. And I'm Loremistress LadyBug. Can be found everywhere as Loremistress LadyBug. Links will be in the description, and see you all in 2 weeks.